trying to actually demonstrate finger picking or finger style on video where I can't reach in and change the position of your hand a little bit or the angle of this, or you can't come in and take a real close look is always a challenge. But let's see, what can I say to start? You're holding your ukulele like this, and you're going to turn your hand a little bit like this, right? So this is sort of 3/4 angle. That's a little more perpendicular. That's not comfortable. Just sort of the same. Your thumb is going to play there and there. Strings 3 and 4. And your first finger is going to play on the second string, and your third finger is going to be out there. Well, there's other ways to do this, but this is a good place to start. It will get us ready to do other things. So if you remember, the tab was 0, 0, 0, 0, C, E, G, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that with me. Notice that. Try and get like this, okay? And again, C, E, G, A. C, E, G, A. Now, when we get really good at this, we'll move this over to the edge of the fingerboard, maybe just over the sound hole. But for right now, let's just keep it in the same place you're used to, or should be used to, right there. Here we go. Thumb, first finger, thumb, middle finger, okay? And again, C, E, G, A, okay? Let's try backwards. We're gonna go A, middle finger, thumb, G, first finger, and then, and we don't want our hand moving far away, because then you'll be inaccurate. You want them always right there, always kind of feeling this. Okay? Let's try 4 going outwards, like from thumb first, thumb 3, like this. And then we'll do 4 going inwards from middle, thumb first, there. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. We're gonna reverse. Here we go. 3, 4. Good. Do this until it feels pretty comfortable. You can look at your hand to begin with, but then you kind of want to not look at your hand. All right? Now, let's apply this to some notes now, because we haven't done anything there. And this is getting into the idea of where are other places for notes on the keyboard or on the fretboard. So if I put my first finger there, that's where my other first finger will pick. That's an F, okay? Now if I go to my thumb on the outside, that's a G. And if I go to my middle finger on the other outside, that's an A. Let's go back to my thumb on the outside. That's going to be a G. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and let's go back to the F with the first finger. Here we go. And okay. Now, I just want to point out before we do a little more speed with that, that when you pluck, you're not plucking away, right? The fingers move. There's very little wrist movement at all. Right? It's all just fingers, which is why it's called finger style.